Screw it. What's the worst that can happen, right?
Go get banned. That's about the worst.
YouTube's receiving our content.
Woo!
Love it when YouTube does its job.
Doesn't happen often.
Love it when Charter does their job, and Twitch is receiving content.
I
Woo!
see. I see the twitches.
I don't want to. Every single time, it forces me to watch an advertisement on my own goddamn channel.
I'm not saying. Oh,
I
I
am
have.
Big Box
Yeah.
of Gamers watching the Big Box of Gamers channel, and it's like, nah, bro, you can watch an advertisement on your channel. It's like we don't treat you special. You're gonna give yourself that ad revenue, which I'm pretty sure is illegal.
Yeah, I think that is against terms of service.
So why does it make me watch my own friggin' advertisement?
That's a good question. It's baiting you.
It's trying to get me to break the law, but I
It
won't
is.
do it.
You're not gonna have it.
I won't do it, folks. So how you doing, Tim?
I'm okay. I had a stream earlier today with Xander. We played some War Thunder, and I
Cool.
have not. I have not played War Thunder in.
Is that the plane game?
It's a combination of tanks and planes you can
Okay.
play, and um, I had fun. I might play it more,
I
because it's
remember
kind of
seeing
neat.
commercials on that for that on TV back when I watched TV.
It's a free game too.
Oh. Hmm. Oh, I
And
can I just side note, I love YouTube's thing. When you're on the creator dashboard, it initially gives you the thing we are receiving your content, and then it goes to you are live. The internet can totally see you now.
it's scary.
It's a scary thought. So sorry I look super sunburnt or like I have like rosy cheeks like I'm drunk. Neither of those are accurate.
Can confirm the second part of that.
Yeah, those are not accurate. It's windburn because I was out fishing today, had a fishing tournament. I've been up since 4 a.m. I'm tired. I've been up since 4 and I streamed the GTA shenanigans with Tim last night,
Yes,
which was
many
fun.
sure much of shenanigan was had, even though I can't talk.
Yes, we did some golf and some tennis and some racing that ended up being far less exciting than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it was kind of anticlimactic.
It was kind of a dud. I think it was because it was a dirt track.
That could
Because
be
the
it.
dirt track limited the speed so much that there was no chance for any of us to like screw up and spin out and make it interesting.
Yeah.
I think we need to figure out like just a good map track type of thing, like just some good route for us to take if we ever want to really do races. Or just I think there's a thing I think we can create like a crew only online session.
Yeah,
Cuz
I
you
don't
can
know how
do
to
a
do that.
solo online session and I've done that before. So if we did like crew only, we could probably do races with the in-game races. It'd be fine. That would be my guess, anyways. I don't know exactly how it works.
I'm not sure either.
I haven't tried it before. Oh man. But yeah, so I've been up since 4. Um, I was out all day. The day started off super windy, and then the wind died down for a little bit, and then it started blowing in the exact opposite direction. And that died down for a little bit, and it started blowing from the way it originally came from. It did two 180s today.
Really
Yeah. Plus,
interesting.
my right arm is like dead.
From reeling in the big fish.
The only thing we could get him to bite on today was a spinnerbait, which is a fast motion type of thing,
Yep.
constant motion. I threw it for probably like 3 hours straight. The last time I threw a spinnerbait at all was over a year ago, just because I don't like fishing it. Last time I threw one for that long was probably like 5 years ago.
They can get kind of heavy.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not even that. It's just the repeated throwing it
Motion.
out, especially when you're casting into the wind and trying to get it hella far.
True.
Ugh. But yeah, so I'm pretty tired. That's what I got.
So you got up at what time this morning?
About 4.
Damn.
Yeah, I went to bed at. We finished streaming at like 8:30 last night. I went to bed by 9. Got up at 4. I got home at about 6. I was gonna try to do MHC because I'm gonna be late now on that. I was gonna try to record MHC episode 1 between then and now, but I made the
Mm-hmm.
mistake of I laid down on my bed while I was looking at my phone, and I didn't want to get back up.
Yep.
Then it was like 6:45, and I was like, well, I gotta get ready for the show. So here I am.
Here you
Rock me
are.
like a hurricane.
Da, 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 da. So I booked our not our
Yes, your families.
family's plane tickets to go see the USS Wisconsin in Norfolk in August.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm trying to book the hotel, which this is more difficult than what it should be. I've booked
A lot of
many
hotels.
a lot of
You're a
hotels.
pro at it.
I am, and this is stupid complicated. And I don't
Yeah.
understand why.
You've booked a lot of hotel rooms.
I have. Yes. So I don't know. We'll go with this one. So let's see what else is going on here. I had a pretty not much going on the weekend, which is good because I was able to schedule a couple of videos. One that I decided to put up today because, well, I didn't have anything going up today because it's been stupid crazy. So
well,
that's
there you go.
That's the solo GTA Online things that ended up getting demonetized because the
in-game music.
A song got flagged, and
in-game music.
At first, I thought it was because you got the radio playing in the car, right, and whatever.
Yeah, of course. That's
so
why I try to turn it off when I'm doing something.
So I thought it was going to be the one that starts off the video because the video is only like 5 minutes long.
Uh-huh.
Well, it wasn't that one. So then I thought it was the second song, which was Gin and Juice. So I thought that was going to get flagged. No, turns out the song that got flagged is at the end of the video. I don't even know what damn song it is. And that's the one that gets flagged.
That's awesome.
So it's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting. And then I got a CSGO video that is just getting done rendering now. And that will go up on probably Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it'll go up on Wednesday because we got Whip on Tuesday. Well, we got the Hardcore Challenge, the new Lost in the Fog going up tomorrow. So check that out.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday is Whip episode 9.
I gotta edit episode 10. I'm not on top of things anymore.
Hey, at least it's recorded.
April fell off the cliff for me. During April, I started off the month so good, and then stuff with school happened that just demotivated me to do anything at all.
Well,
I'm sitting here with parts of a mouse in my hand that I keep looking at every time I sit at my desk. I'm like, I need to finish that this week because I promised Tim again, and this time I'm not going to be a liar.
That's okay. I know it's not counting.
I have a circuit board. Does that count? No, I literally have it totally in parts here, and I've already resoldered your scroll wheel switch that you broke.
Okay.
So I'm legitimately getting there.
Okay.
It's the hard part's over. I basically just have to I have to refix the side plate again because I thought of a better way to do it. So I just have to replastic that now. And then I have to do the big box logo on it. It came out like crap, so I have to replastic that.
Okay.
But I'm there, man. It's there. The hard part is done.
It's there, it's just not here.
Right? It's not where it's supposed to be. It's here as opposed to there. It's the problem.
That's okay. I haven't ordered my backup yet either, so if this one goes, I'll just have to grab one of my other ones that is at one of my other computers. I don't live in West Virginia. What the hell am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I don't know. But the CSGO video that's going up on Wednesday is the game is becoming unplayable.
I agree.
So they need to come out with an effing operation soon, or I think people are just going to stop playing it because
I I don't know if that's necessarily true because there's still a lot of people who are super into it. That being said, I give it one more week and then I uninstall.
I don't know if I uninstall, but it's
Like
getting
if
hard to play it.
it's at the point where I don't even play solo queue anymore. I know you still do. I don't play solo queue at all. I'm sure it's been showing lately too. Like it's amazing I'm a silver 4 anymore because the literally the only times I play the game are when I'm playing with you, and half the time I'm getting my ass handed to me by silver 2s now. Like
Those silver twos aren't actually silver twos either. So
I know they're Smurfs, but
yes,
still, it's just it makes me feel bad, man.
it's hard. And I don't know. I got triggered editing the damn video.
Which one was it? Was it the one with that really bad team where like you
Yes,
immediately texted me worst
yes,
effing team ever?
yes. That's the one.
That was a terrible game. He sent me that and I jumped on to the stream and oh my god.
It was
It
rough.
was it was really rough. I don't I would have quit that game so hard.
It was hard not to.
Mhm.
Very hard.
I would imagine so.
I swear to Christ, Marriott, you made this a lot harder than what it needed to be. I cannot I cannot express my frustration with this whole process. And I want to reiterate that I do a lot of hotel booking online.
Yeah, it's
This
not that hard.
this no, nor should it be. But this was ridiculous. And it's you're acting like you're fucking New York. It's Norfolk and Virginia, for Christ's sake. There's like one thing to see in Norfolk, and that's what we're going to see. Come on. It's not Disneyland, for Christ's sake.
Uh, right?
All right, I'm sorry.
No,
yeah.
you're totally right. Like it shouldn't be hard. Let's just say that's why I go to Hilton.
Yeah.
That's why I use Hilton, not Marriott. So you want to talk about some interesting things?
I would love to talk about something better than this.
So
Yes.
I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before you and I were talking about wireless headphones,
Yes.
and um, I will not be choosing Bose. Let's get that out there. I will not be
No.
choosing Bose for my wireless headphones because there is currently a lawsuit that Bose is illegally wiretapping people via their
Really?
headphones because they can connect to mobile via an app called Bose Connect,
That's right.
and it's collecting names of music and audio tracks played through the headphones along with the customer's serial number of the device. So it pairs the music and audio track names to the serial number.
Hmm.
So that's personally identifiable because, you know, they have your name on file for your warranty with your serial number. Um,
Go ahead and delete that app. All right.
yeah, right.
I have a pair of Bose wireless headphones. They are not worth the price either.
Yeah, I've heard they're pretty bad.
They're not comfortable. The sound's okay, but I mean, for what they charge, the sound is better. You better be damn good, and they better be comfortable. They're not comfortable at all.
Yeah, I've looked at that. There's a dude at work who sits next to me that has Bose headphones, and I look at him every time he's wearing the things, and the ear cups like slanted forward and like super skinny, and I'm like, dude, are your ears okay? I'm like, I like audio, man. You
I'm
know,
yeah.
I don't want to see people be in pain when they're listening to stuff.
Well, these are earbuds. They're not like these. They're not like these.
Oh, okay.
But
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 even those,
they're
even their over ear ones look super uncomfortable. So I can only imagine what their in ears feel like.
I had bought a pair of the noise canceling Bose things that hey Harley
What up,
that
Harley?
that you see for people that board airplanes and
Is
stuff.
she jumping on the back of your chair? Or is there
Yeah,
something
she's on the
behind you?
no, it's the back of my chair. There's like that
Damn.
much room that she's straddling on.
I'm
So
mildly impressed.
yeah, be interesting how long she stays there. But
Usually
those
your entire stream.
usually, well, it's yeah, it makes me go forward and stuff. Um. Anyway, those things take like batteries.
Yeah.
Batteries.
As opposed to being recharge.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, because I'm looking into the Sennheisers you have. I'm actually, realistically, I'm looking into the slightly more high-end version of the ones that Xander has.
Mm-hmm.
Which are like $250 because the problem is my motherboard doesn't have optical audio.
You don't need optical audio.
Oh, you can drive those without optical?
Yeah, you can just put it into your headphone jack.
Standard. Oh, okay. I looking at it online, it seemed like it was only optical.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, then I might look at those because the problem, the slightly more high-end version of Xander's is they're open back,
Okay.
which is not a problem for like listening to stuff and playing games, but it is for when I'm also trying to record myself
Ah,
and I start getting headphone feedback into my microphone.
yes, that would be an issue.
That's a not very good thing.
No. So what number are those?
The 175s
175.
or 185s, I think.
Okay, because these are
Yours are the
195.
195s.
Yeah.
So I think the slightly more high end version is the 175.
What, Harley?
HDR 175. Yeah, it looks like it's the 175s is what I'm looking at. Because they're a little bit more expensive. They're like 250, but they're open back, and I don't want to deal with open back. Not for this application.
What are the difference of open backs? Like, are the 195 mine? Are they open back considered open backs? I don't know what the difference is.
I think the 185 is the open back variant. Yeah, the 185 is basically the same headphone as yours with a little bit less on tower controls, and they're open backs.
Okay.
So open backs means you don't have like two cabinets on your ears. Basically, they allow room noise through. It creates what's it called? Circumaural. No, circumaural is over ear headphone. It creates like a more natural sound supposedly. Wait a second. Okay, hold up. So now I'm looking at the 175s, and they're calling them closed backs.
Okay.
What was I looking at earlier?
I don't know.
Are the 185s the open backs?
I don't know.
Yeah, the 185s are the open backs. It's just the way they do the side panels on the 175s makes them look like open backs.
Okay.
So I might end up going with the 175s. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
What do you think, Harley? Do you like open backs? Give like Astros. I don't think I own a pair of open backs then, because like Astros aren't open backs,
No,
correct?
they're not, because those are like gaming headphones, and no one makes
Right.
like open back gaming headphones.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm also trying like I kind of want to lean towards Audio Technica because I've had good luck with Audio Technica. I really like their stuff. I just don't see them. I can't find any like good wireless Audio Technica headphones. Is my problem. Because I want to go wireless.
Yes. Once you go wireless, it'll be hard for you to go back. Trust me.
I'm trusting you, Tim.
I wouldn't steer you
You wouldn't steer me
wrong way.
wrong. You might.
Not on purpose.
Because like if I even just look at their website, they don't have like a very specifically wireless category except for Bluetooth wireless.
Right.
So like cuz I'm rocking, I think these are considered their Sonic Pro line. Yeah, I think these are the AVC 400s. No, these are the previous version to those before they put the aggressively large Audio Technica branding on the ear cup. So I have the ones with the not so obnoxious branding. So that's cool.
I
Um,
had I had two pairs of Audio Technica headphones. The ones were I forget the number of them, and then the other ones had the microphone when they are
those are
the
one of like their gaming headset. No, that's like the professional broadcasting headset.
yes this one.
What I've heard, those are nice. They're wired.
Yes, they are wired. The only thing I didn't really care about them is, I mean, it's a thick ass wire too. The
Well, yeah,
microphone's
because it's
okay.
it's XLR connectors on it, right? Is
Yeah.
that the XL? Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I thought. Like the
B
microphone.
BPHS one.
Yeah, because like what's his name? Eli, the computer guy, uses those, and like the mic sounds really, really pretty good on those.
Mm-hmm.
It should though, because it's an XLR microphone on a headset. Like
Right. Yeah.
it should sound pretty good.
But the regular Audio Technica, not those, but the other ones, headphones that I had, they're comfortable. But it seemed like the ear pads, they like got
Yeah, that's the
padding,
problem I'm running
the
into
padding
right
on them.
now. These ear pads are like not super squishy anymore. So like
Yeah.
if I'm wearing these for a long time, they do start to hurt my ears a little bit. Like, but that's as simple as just buying new ear pads.
Yeah. And I was just too lazy to do that. So
You just bought new headphones instead.
I just bought new headphones because that's my logic.
I
You
spent
know, my
$400 instead of $40.
my car needs new brakes. So we'll just buy a new car.
Speaking
That's
of brakes, I gotta install my brakes this upcoming weekend when I have some time. Because I bought new brakes this weekend. I ended up just going straight balls to the wall and got ceramic brakes.
you'll like those too.
Yeah, it
You're
was
gonna
like
install them yourself?
15. Yes, brakes are easy if they're disc brakes.
Okay, I've never done that.
Oh yeah, I didn't used to do the rear brakes on the minivan because those were drums, but disc brakes are easy.
I know drums were a bitch to deliver when I was delivering car parts.
They're also a bitch to reinstall or replace.
I can believe that because they're awkward to hold.
Yeah, so drums are no fun, but disc brakes don't scare me. Plus, I'm not gonna pay someone a couple $100 to install brakes when I can do it in like a Saturday afternoon. I just need a
That
Saturday afternoon.
that we're not recording work in progress.
Exactly. Well, I'll do it after work in progress.
Oh, there you go.
Because this upcoming weekend we need to get back on it because we're running out of episodes. Um, but I just need to do the work to figure out how to make like a kern so we can start making food for first, and then we also need to like actually figure out the next objective. Because we passed on recording work in progress because we've done, I think it's like the first 12 episodes, or was it only the first 10?
12.
Okay, so we did like the first 12 episodes, but we ran into and then we skipped a week because we usually skip the week right after recording them. I guess that's become the pattern so far.
Yeah.
And then yesterday we were gonna do it, and then I was like, well, we probably should just hold off, or else we're gonna end up with 6 super boring episodes that don't really accomplish anything.
Yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna end up doing is spending some time on the server this week to do a lot more gold panning to get more copper and make tools. Um, I got to do the work in progress extras too to figure out how to make a kern so we can like grind like the grain and stuff to make bread. And then we got to figure out what the next thing's gonna be, which is probably gonna be like making an actual proper house as opposed to living in that like steam pipe structure.
That would be nice.
It's been convenient, but mm,
It's a little small. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? It's a little snug. Can we
it
make a bed
is.
too?
Yeah, we should probably do that so we don't have to keep dealing with the nighttime.
Yeah, that would be nice. Dreams. I dream.
Yeah. Because the other thing too is before we can start going crazy on like getting armor and stuff, we need to make an anvil. But like it's the smithing anvil for Terra Firma Craft, not just like the Minecraft anvil.
Okay.
And we have to figure out how to do that. So maybe that'll be Whip Extras 3, and I'll try to get that done sometime this week.
And you can find whip extras on Greg's YouTube channel.
No, that's on the
No,
Big Box channel.
it's on the Big Box of Gamers
Yeah,
channel.
that's me finally following my own damn rule.
Oh, I don't have an episode coming up for Tuesday.
That's
Oops.
okay. You're allowed to miss a week. Since you've been the only one regularly posting all along, you're allowed to miss a week.
This year, anyway.
Pretty much all along.
Yeah. Well, true. True.
Yeah. But I gotta get myself out of this crazy funk I've been in this week and like just start making videos again. I actually legitimately have not made a single video this week.
I had that issue 2 weeks ago where I didn't have time to do anything.
Yeah, it's been a mix this week of not having time because actually no, that's a lie. I did make 2 videos this week. I made the last 2 player updates, but that's it. Those are the only videos I made because I didn't have myself being forced to make MHC videos because I died episode 6, so I had no MHC videos this week. I just had or actually no, I guess I did make videos this week. I made the outside video.
Yeah, the one that took place outside, right?
Yeah, I think it took place outside. I don't remember. It was a little confusing. If you couldn't tell, I was also exhausted AF during that video. Considering I repeated the fact that I was outside about 5 times.
Yes.
That was also the better take of that video, might I add.
Wow.
I recorded that video twice. That was the better take.
Well,
it was a rough week.
It sounds like it. Your Aprils are usually pretty rough.
Oh yeah, April's my worst month of the year by far. Like, I'll take any other month but April. And this year, actually, my April was a little bit easier than usual. But it still was rough because even though it was easier than usual, my college sure made up for that.
Yeah. You,
Actually, let me go on a little mini rant here.
All right.
So I think previously I've explained all the issues with the financial aid department of my school. I think that was on a GNL show, or maybe even Big Box Weekly, but I think I've explained that somewhere on a stream. I don't know which one, but I've explained it. So I thought I was all squared away. I was doing the rest of my things. The last thing I had to do in order to get credit for this last course that I'm in is I had to get my resume approved. Now, I first submitted my resume like 2 months ago, and they were literally, the email said, there's a couple little corrections that I've included on the attached edited copy. Make those corrections, resubmit it, and we'll get you approved. Now, because I live my life where I work like 60 hours a week between 2 jobs, drive another 12 hours a week, I was like, cool, there's like 2 corrections. I'll get around to it sometime before the end of the term. Fast forward 2 months. I make those little corrections. I submit it. Someone else looks at my resume this time. They change the format of my resume and then make other suggestions. I fix those corrections. I submit it back again. Well, the next clown that looks at it is the department head of placement offices or career services or whatever they're called. So he writes back and says, overall, your resume is pretty good. These 2 little things need to be fixed. So all along the way, I'm being told, I have a good resume. I just need to fix 2 things. I fix those 2 things. I submit it again. I don't hear. I hear back from him, actually. I get an email with an attachment of a revised resume telling me that I didn't fix any of the corrections he had told me to make. And I open the thing, and it's got all brand new corrections that I've never seen before. Then I get an email from my advisor. And me and my advisor are cool. He's been my professor for a lot of courses. I knew him back in high school. We're cool. And he sends me an email, and he's like, "Hey, the dude from career services just sent me an email, saying that like you're not really listening to their corrections and stuff. I attached the email for your reference." So my advisor sends me this secret email that I'm not supposed to see.
Gotta love that.
Oh my god. Actually, I just want to grab my phone and pull this up and just read it because it's absurd. It's super duper absurd. So the subject of the email he sends to my advisor is just my name. That's the subject of the email.
Gag.
So I'm thinking to myself, as soon as I see that, I'm like, this should be good. Okay. Advisor's name. I'm not going to read it. I want to send you an example of a blank department student's resume. He sends his resume through the job board. We have suggested 4 times through emails following the online critiques to attend a resume workshop or walk-in critique, but he keeps uploading it for online review with few changes. Because not once have you recommended I go to a walk-in or the resume workshop. Because the entire time you've been telling me it's good, except for like a thing or two. So that's a lie.
Yep.
And then it ends that paragraph. We will get to the point we will just not review it again. Motherfucker, that's your job.
Oh, you thought?
You thought you weren't going to review it again. So I see that line and I'm like, I'm going to call this jackass this afternoon.
Hell no.
And then immediately following that, it goes, overall, the resume is great but confusing.
What? It can't be both. It can't be great
And then it goes,
confusing.
and then he goes on to say, there are many articles I sent the student trying to get them to understand why I'm trying to get a near perfect resume. It's a document one needs the rest of their lives. There's 2 points of bullshit in that paragraph. One, he hasn't sent me a single goddamn article, nor has any other member of Career Services. And 2, I haven't needed a resume since I was a senior in high school. Every job I've held since being a senior in high school, the resume's been a mere formality that they don't even read. I just have to submit it so they can put one on file.
Yep.
And then here's the thing, right? I called a guy that afternoon. I addressed specifically with him. Like, I sent him an email first addressing several points about, like, how so-and-so faculty member is the one who screwed up the formatting to the point that it's considered confusing. I informed him that it was BS that because he decided that they want to only hold these resume workshops during times where people who work full-time in a career, which is the whole point of their office, getting people into careers, are held so that those people can't attend them. There's no way in hell I'm going to one. And that if he thinks he's going to stop reviewing my resume, I will go right to the president of the college.
Yo, Dean.
So I get an email back from him like an hour and a half later. As soon as I get that email back, I'm like, he's in his office. I'm calling now. Well, based on my phone call with him, I sent his head spinning with my email. Because I have a way with words. It might not seem it on some of these shows, but I have a way with words. So I'm talking to the guy, and before he sent me that last email, he went and actually looked at the revision history to see what was approved and all this stuff. So we're discussing it. And he says, well, if I look at your resume right now, I can't even tell if you have work experience because there's this like educator experience and research and development experience and customer service experience. And I said, excuse me, I'm going to stop you right there. That breakdown of it is how the last representative I was talking to before you told me to do it. That's how they told me to do it. And now you're like, oh, well, it doesn't make any sense. I don't give a damn. So I'm going in for a meeting with them on Tuesday night for a walk-in critique where I can basically tell them all.
Suck my chode.
Basically. Because I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I am absolutely sick of it because they've literally, the biggest thing I address with him is all along the way, every single member of that office has given me conflicting information. I specifically outlined with him, I was like, I'm at the point now where it feels like you're screwing me over and trying to make it as hard for me to graduate as possible.
They want to keep you there.
And every once in a while I get a faculty member that wants to know why I don't plan on attending my graduation.
Well, you're not going to be graduating.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't plan on attending. At this rate, Christ, I'll be a student 20 years from now.
As long as it's free.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think my grant would eventually stop paying for all that.
You would think so, but I don't know.
That's true. I mean, the college would eventually just find all the money they've screwed me out of so far. Like paying $1,000 in freaking facilities fees when I haven't stepped foot on campus for more than 5 minutes this term. In fact,
But you thought about it.
when I go there this Tuesday night for this resume critique BS, that'll be the longest I've been on campus the entire term. Think about it. And we're at the end of the term.
Yeah.
Term ends May 9th.
Break that down into how much that's cost you per minute that you've been on campus.
God damn, they're making a killing off of me.
Right?
We're gonna be at an hour 5 minutes for $1,000. It's like
That's what they
$900
want
an hour.
Yeah, that's a good job.
$850 really.
It's still a good job.
Can I charge them for my time?
You could certainly try.
I will bill them for my time at that rate.
There you go.
Excuse me, if we take the amount of time I've been on campus and divide that out amongst the facilities fees, that breaks down to $850 an hour. So I'm billing you guys $850 an hour for my time. Pay up.
Or we could just call it square.
Yeah, or you could, not actually charge me this term and let me graduate by not telling every single member of every single office in this building to screw with me as hard as possible. Because, and that's the thing that really gets me, is this in and of itself is frustrating. But it's after 2 weeks ago I fought because magically credits disappeared from my record. And a month before that I fought because $2,200 magically disappeared from my financial aid account. And that wasn't like government loan, I was poor. That was grant money that would actually go to me at the end of the term. I don't have to pay that shit back. And then
You thought.
And then a month before that, I was fighting with them about how I refused to take a course because I've already done it. So I did the portfolio piece to test out of the course. And then in the middle of me doing that portfolio to get out of the course, they decided to change the procedure for it and then not tell me about it till a month later after I'd already submitted it. And then I had to pay $200 to test out of a class.
That's fantastic. That's a hell of a racket.
Dude, I should run a college.
I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah. We should become educators, Tim.
We should.
And you know what you want to run instead of a college because you get more money? Private high school.
Oh, yeah.
You and I should open a private high school.
That would. There's some cash there.
Yeah. There's some. Forget this whole YouTube thing, man.
I could embezzle with the best of them.
Yeah, right?
No,
No,
was that out
I
loud? No,
I
no.
need this $1 million car, you see?
Yeah.
It's for the betterment of the school's image.
It helps with recruiting.
Because every kid wants to go to the school where the dean drives them on a tour of the campus in his
Maserati.
Bentley, yeah, in his Maserati or his Alfa Romeo 4C or his Lamborghini Huracan, or his Bentley Bentayga with a 12-cylinder engine and something the size of my car.
Yeah.
Because that's only $250,000. I could easily get away with that one.
With strippers.
Yeah, because the male students really love that.
Well, some of the females too.
That's true. Some of the female students really love that. It's 2017. We can't assume.
That's right.
I hate myself for saying that.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, rant over. Yeah. That basically explains why I haven't been motivated to do anything this past week.
That can be very frustrating.
Yeah.
So, the place where I work and intern at is getting a new building. The building that we're in now is very old. I think I've
Yeah.
discussed this prior.
I think so.
So, found out on Friday that we are 6 weeks behind because the builders, the people that won the contract,
Yep.
have just blown off the last two meetings.
Oh.
So they were supposed to meet again on Friday, and if they were going to blow that meeting off again, we're going to tell them to go fuck themselves, and we're going to find another contracting company to do the work. Well, the downside of that is that
Then you're set back entirely.
right. I mean, we have the floor plans and everything, but who knows when it's going to finally get started. I mean, we're already 6 weeks behind. That sucks.
So, okay, I live on a dirt road, and basically, like, I'm gonna try to like draw a little map here. So, like, here's like my with my hands here. Here's my street. Here's the street that is blocked off due to road work, which I should be able to just go down to that street, go over here, jump on the highway. But because of that, I need to go like up, around, over, boom, jump on the highway. It adds like 2 miles to my commute every day in about 10 minutes. It's obnoxious. Um, they have a sign that says "Seek alternate route." It's one of the programmable signs that it flips over to new things. Seek alternate route. Bridge out. Seek alternate route. Approximately 8 weeks. They started in November.
Oh boy.
3 months ago, I asked the cop on duty who was trying to block me from getting to my street because the bridge is out after where I need to turn. Because he doesn't recognize my vehicle at this point that I drive by him in every day. I asked him, about how much longer is it looking like? Oh, about another month. So at this point, we're already at 3 months or 12 weeks of an 8-week deadline. He's telling me 4 more weeks. It's been 12 more weeks, and it's still not done.
Wow.
Oh, I gotta love city construction. Oh, wow.
That's job security, my dude.
Right? We're at 42 minutes.
Whoo!
I think that's a good place to wrap it up.
Sounds Gucci.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks.
See you next time. Same bad time, same bad channel. Later.
Deuces.